Our next theory relating to the origin of the idea or concept of state is the matriarchal theory. This matriarchal theory, it emphasizes on the authority of the eldest female member of a family. Professor MacLennan and Morgan are the main exponents of this theory. According to them, in primitive societies, family was in the form of polyandry. In nature, the descent was traced through female. The eldest female member had the authority, and such families were living in hordes, so maternal authority was responsible for the growth of tribe, and from tribe it becomes to community, society, and finally in the form of state. This evidence is found among some tribal communities in India, even also in South Indian families. So, in a polyandry form of family, the female is having more than one husband, and all the husbands, they are living in the family of their wife. So here the final authority of the family lies with the female. That means the head of the family is always a female member, and he is the main authority and power to make rules and regulations of that family, and all the husbands and their siblings or children, they are to obey such rules made by such female head of that polyandry. And this was the view of Professor MacLennan and Professor Morgan. But another thing, we found that Professor Jenks, he reversed the very idea of Sir Henry Man. His order of development of state as provided by Sir Henry Man is completely the opposite order. In his early history of institutions, as Henry Man described about the development of state through the families and having paternal authority, and that is here is reversed by Professor Jenks. And according to him, the first form of social institution was tribe, not the family. Then it devolved to clans, then gradually it further devolved to households, and then lastly it devolved to family. So this was the explanation given by Professor Jenks, who reversed the very idea of Sir Henry Man. And Professor MacLennan and Morgan, they put lot of emphasis on the form of polyandry nature among the families in ancient or primitive societies, so where always the female head of that polyandry was executing all authorities and makes all rules and regulations to control that polyandry. So that's why in gradual process this maternal authority or matriarchal authority transferred social institutions in gradual way into state, which is a political institution.